Hey guys, David here. Just wanted to intro this very short, abbreviated promotional taste episode for all of you. We do have a new tier on Patreon. You probably have heard about it if you listen to the show normally. It's called We All Spoop for Ice Spoop. You know, we all scream for ice cream. No? Okay. Well, anyway, on this tier, you can pay to be a Patreon member, and with it comes access to an exclusive monthly pretentious episode of artisanal quality of Horror Movie Talk, where we review one movie. Well, this month's episode, which you will get a taste of in just a couple seconds, is Dead Alive, aka Brain Dead. So if you'd like to listen to this review, go ahead, head on over to our Patreon. It is a $33.30 tier. It also comes with all the perks of all the previous tiers. So you get the afterpods, you get early access to every week's episode without ads, and you get to vote on one movie a month for us to watch. So check it out, and here is a little promo of our review of Dead Alive. Hey guys, and welcome to April's pretentious movie review, Patreon exclusive.
Of artisanal quality.
Thank you for pointing that out. This week, we are reviewing... This month, I should say, we are reviewing Brain Dead, or Dead Alive, from 1992, the cult classic from Peter Jackson, who brought us quite possibly the most incredibly violent splatter-inducing, comedy-rife movie that I've ever seen. Is this your first time watching this movie, Bryce?
This is my first time watching it. I've seen the clip of the lawnmower scene.
Okay.
Like that's an iconic scene. And I was impressed at how much this movie lived up to that scene in particular. It is fantastic.
Okay. At the outset of this, the kind of like a brief synopsis would be, this is a quaint town in New Zealand that is like alarmingly quaint. And has, I don't know why, if it was just an aesthetic he chose to have all these really truly vintage cars from like the 50s show up.
It was placed in the 50s because it starts out and it's on Skull Island in 1950 something.
What is Skull Island? Oh, yes. Okay, yes, that's correct. So it's supposed to have been in the 50s. Did I miss some text at the bottom or something?
Yeah.
Okay. And
because I was asking myself the same thing, because I remember that it started there, and then I realized like all these 50s cars, and I was like, well, wait a minute, I expected it to jump forward because it looked kind of modern,
right,
to me, or I mean, I just assumed people in New Zealand just dress like they're in the 50s,
right. I thought maybe, Cuba, there's an embargo, maybe New Zealand, just nobody wants to go there.
But yeah, so it is set in the 50s. But It has nothing to do with like that, other than sometimes they reference like radio shows and war.
And they bring back from Skull Island, they bring back a cursed rat monkey that, and I love the story behind how the monkeys became rat monkeys, which is
the rats raped the monkeys.
Right. The rats from slave ships got off the slave ships and raped the little tree monkeys. Horrible. Yeah. It's like, oh damn. And then at the zoo, his mom gets bit, and that's what starts this zombie plague that spreads basically.
Which it's not like the same what's it called? The same trajectory or the same velocity of most zombie movies. Because it keeps it pretty small and
very
personal,
localized
for most of the movie until the last like 30 minutes.
It's in his house almost entirely.
Right. So, the other thing about the opening is it's almost a direct reference to like Indiana Jones and the Ark of the Covenant.
Yes.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. Because it's like, him running away from the natives, getting like arrows and spears chucked at him.
Yeah.
As he's making his way out. With, a little twist because it's a horror movie. But lots of like shorthand stuff like that in this movie, which works to its betterment. My
quick review for this movie is you can see there's a very direct correlation in my mind between this and Evil Dead.
Evil Dead 2 specifically.
Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2. I'm talking about and what I'm specifically referencing here is you can see the makings of a director who fucking cares more than you can possibly imagine, and who's thought about a lot of this shit a ton. And you go, oh, this is a guy he's doing a thing. He had a vision to do something different or so over the top, and here it is. It's coming together. And then you compare it to his new stuff and you go, I don't know how he made the jump from there to there, but he did it, There's Peter Jackson is worth more than almost any director out there other than, George Lucas. And this movie, it just feels like there's a ton of care and effort that has gone into making this the grossest and funniest version of a zombie flick that you can ever catch.